Well, hello there and good day. Thank you for joining me. I am Frost PDP, and today we're playing Crusader Kings 2 as the Latin Empire. That's right, we're going to be the Latin Empire. We're this little... What does it look like? 5-province minor? But it's a little bigger than that, and I think you're going to find that this game is a very fascinating one. We're going to play with everything enabled, including Sunset Invasion. Although, it's only 100 years away, and... Is there a later that I could put? Delayed random? Off? Let's just play with it off for the sake of the fact that this is going to be a short campaign no matter what, because it's already 12:04. We're starting. I've already tried this a little bit, so that's why I'm so like, wow, I really want to do a campaign as this. Alright, next I'm going for a particular achievement. I'm probably never going to get it, if I did. Like, I don't have one in mind, but if I did... You know, whatever. There should be an achievement for this campaign. It's so awesome. Okay, you go through your normal stuff. You are French Catholic. Keep that in mind. You start off with 10,000 free troops. You stand at a pretty good advantage. Now, there are some downsides. But the number one upside I want to draw your attention to is over here. All of these claims, and they get passed on to your successor. Never mind that you have a duchess in France, which is just strange, right? That's kind of, you know, bizarre is the word I would use. So you've got all of these claims you can press. And your choices really amount to which direction do you want to go, east or west. Because you have, from jump, at the start of the game, claims on Nicaea and Samos. So if you press all claims, that's a 5-province pickup right there. Right now, not even 6, because, well, let's look at the Duchies mode. Nicaea and Samos. You have full-fledged strong claims too. You also have strong claims too. Let's bring up independent mode again. Adrianopolis, or Thessalonica rather. You can claim all of the Duchy of Thessalonica. You can claim, I believe you get Athens. You can claim the entire Duchy of Athens. I don't believe you have Achaea. Nope, you do. So if you played this right, and this is more something that used to be a thing before defensive pacts came into being. Man, this was the way to grow. Do you have a claim on Epirus too? You do. You have claims on all of Greece. There should be an achievement run to form Greece. But I digress. So basically you have claims on everything in your neighborhood. And it's up to you to decide, well, basically which direction you want to push. Do you want to push left or do you want to push right? Well, the answer to that is going to depend on what crusades are declared at the start of the game. Because Jerusalem is usually... I saw Jerusalem declared for by both. The Catholics push for what they didn't have and the Sunnis push for what they didn't have. So Jerusalem's in play. You're likely to see a little weirdness out of Venice, I'm sure. You can declare for Constantinople holding, which might even be a good first move. But they only really control, what, the city of Galatia? I'm willing to let them have, well, 33 base tax. It's pretty significant, actually. But money could be better used to build retinue or even build new holdings. 'Cause if you build new holdings, you get castles. Castles, all of the income goes to you. Those are generally good things. Although 33 is a lot of ducats. And it won't be a lot of threat. I'm sorry, I do control the city of Galatia. It's the bishopric of Constantinople I don't control, and honestly, that tax amount isn't as crippling to not have. Oh well. We're going to go ahead and march our troops west. Yeah, and we'll raise some vassal levies. Maybe even some personal levies. We'll see about that. But where go? Let's play at speed 3, 4. Let's first actually pick a focus. Can we pick an ambition? Groom and heir, fertility would be nice. I do have a wife, she's 30 years old. I have 2 children. Somehow my daughter wound up as a Duchess of of Flanders. It's weird. Why is she the Duchess of Flanders? But she has political concerns. I do have a claim on Flanders. I could just claim it myself. Well, isn't that sweet? But when I jump right into a war I can't win, I can do that. Yeah, sorry, a little yawny there. So, yeah, Thessalonica. Let's do this and do it right. I don't think I want to lead troops. Crusade for Jerusalem? Good. Oh, that's right. Give out the little bullshit titles. Got a 1 for Christ's sake. Game, what'd you give me? I need this dude in the center. I need this dude out because he's actually got some pretty decent stuff. Teutonic Order to defend against Zvireich. Okay, good. We already know what a lot of these things are, so we're not going to reread them. What busies declare on? Ibuia and Naxos. Fine by me. Just don't cause me any attrition while you do it. I accept this gracious gift. Let's call it Faithful. It's a dog, and as always in this channel, when we see a dog, we remind you that medieval people in Ireland thought it was a really good thing if you could tame a dog. It meant you were a great leader. So we'd be attacking into the hills, which is unfortunate. But rather than let that thing fall, forgot to do stuff. Yay, special tithe. With that out of the way, if I don't have any retinue, which I do not, I'll build a retinue or two. My lord, we have received an invitation to visit the great monastery at Clooney and make for a most interesting journey. Clooney Abbey has grown to great prominence and power since it was given independence by the Duke of Burgundy in 910. Subject now only to the Pope and supported by extensive lands as well as generous donations, it's a great center of wealth and learning. The Abbey's church is the largest in Europe, and not even the great cathedrals in Rome or Constantinople can match it. So this is the famous Clooney Abbey. The great church towers majestically over an expensive complex of buildings. Expensive, extensive, same thing, right? The surrounding farmlands are rich and fertile, with peasants toiling to bring in the fruits of the labor. Right, Frost, we're doing a great job reading today, aren't we? You can see many monks moving about, and also a spot or nun or two. So it enjoys the direct support of kings and powerful nobles, not to mention the Pope. Get pious for a year? That's stupid. Well, I pretty much always enjoy the stewardship. Didn't get it, but nice try. Please don't go after my retinue. I just paid for it. Yes, I'll train him personally. Wallachia. Good. Huh? No, that's weird. So not much is happening. 7 on pause. That might be a thing to fix. I just lost like 500 troops. Siege is really hurt. Go beat him up one more time for good measure. And ransom him real quick. Okay. Enforce demands. Now I just control the duchy, I don't control the counties. So now I'm up to my event spawn troops. Alright. Who's next? Now things go wrong if you attack the Byzantines right away. They're strong enough to repel your invasion. You don't want to do that. You don't want to mess with that. Faithful catch. I gain diligent. Sweet. So I'm thinking for this opening I want to go for Athens. Declare war, claim Athens. Yoink. Raise your troops for good measure. No, we're not gonna go torch things. This guy's apparently a Crusader. Brave dude. I could blitz it down with little effect, but I'm not gonna do that. Crusader, well, that was fast as hell. Oh, did he imprison the Pope? Okay, well, if your army wants to wander off to the middle of nowhere, go right for it, buddy. Guess he just goes for any siege you can execute. Well, the Byzantines won their war. Now he's attacking Armenia. What is Rum doing? Attacking Trebizond. Alright. It's fun because both the Byzantine Empire and the Latin Empire are about evenly matched. So it's sort of like watching them scramble, and if they're both led well, it could lead to some really interesting, like, where do you go next gameplay? Hopefully I get there in time to interrupt the siege. Yes, I did. Please, by all means. I have a son! He's a twin! Elaine. I'm gonna do what I usually do. Victorio. And Anne. Victoria. Because I just won against random number Jesus. This dude is now a prisoner. Pays me money, I let his kid live. Now I can... Yep, he's 1% away. Won't do it. Let's wrap this war up real fast, shall we? Love having Folly's independent. Ah, you feel that deep breath? That's the deep breath of peace. We are now 6% threatening. Stand down our levies. And that'll be it for this episode. I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this brand new campaign, please hit the like button. It really shows me that you're interested in it. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps this channel grow, and I really do appreciate the interest in the work I'm putting forward. And as always on this channel, La Paz.